We're thinking that that's her husband, Jack Brooksbank. It turns out, guess who that mystery man was the whole time?
Was it Meghan's guy?
It was Markus Anderson.
Markus Anderson, yeah.
Why is she having dinner with Markus Anderson, and why is he then going home with Meghan and Harry?
The garden party, and overheard something Meghan said to Harry. So after about 15 minutes talking to guests and being charming, Meghan turned to Harry, and I quote from Lady C's book, "Harry, this is really boring."
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? This bombshell just dropped like a ton of bricks, and it's got everyone from London to LA absolutely fuming. Meghan Markle's so-called private world, all those shadowy corners she's tried to keep under wraps, finally cracked wide open by none other than the top dog at Soho House himself. And Harry's standing there, mouth agape, probably wondering what the hell he signed up for. This isn't some tabloid fluff. This is the kind of dirt that makes you question everything about her rise from bit part actress to duchess. Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into this mess, and trust me, it's juicier than a royal scandal on steroids. Let's rewind and set this straight, because the timeline is screaming red flags louder than a fire alarm. We're talking January 2026, and suddenly these old snaps, and some fresh ones, are resurfacing like ghosts from the past, haunting every social media feed. Pictures of Meghan cozying up with this guy Markus Anderson, not just once or twice, but everywhere you look. High-end bashes, fashion weeks, even what looks like family outings. And who's Markus? Oh, just the bloke who basically runs the show at Soho House, that ultra-exclusive members club where the elite pretend they're slumming it while sipping overpriced cocktails. He's the one pulling the strings, deciding who gets the golden ticket and who gets shown the door. But here's the kicker. Meghan's never snapped solo in these spots. Nope, Markus is always glued to her side, like he's her personal shadow or something. People have been muttering about this for years, but now with Nick Jones, the founder and big cheese of Soho House, apparently spilling the beans in ways that have insiders buzzing, it's all exploding again. Jones, the man who built this empire from scratch, knows every dirty little secret behind those velvet ropes. And from what folks are saying, he's not holding back on how Meghan waltzed into this world, leaving Harry stunned as the pieces fall into place. Now, let's crank this up a notch, because the hypocrisy here is off the charts, isn't it? Meghan's always banging on about privacy, right? "Leave us alone, we're just trying to live our lives," she cries, while jetting around the globe and posing for every camera in sight. But then these photos hit, showing her arm in arm with Markus at Paris Fashion Week back in October 2025, grinning like they've got the world at their feet, holding hands no less. Not that polite linked arm nonsense, but proper intertwined fingers, strolling through the streets like it's the most natural thing. And don't get me started on that Disneyland jaunt in June 2025 for little Lilibet's birthday. Family trip, they say? Sure, except Markus pops up in the pics and Meghan slaps a heart emoji over his face on her Insta post. Why hide him if it's all innocent mates hanging out? It's like she's screaming, "Nothing to see here," while waving a massive neon sign. Oh, and remember her big privacy push, demanding the world back off while she's networking her socks off in these exclusive circles? Talk about having your cake and eating it, or should I say sipping champagne in private rooms while the rest of us peasants queue outside. If this was anyone else, we'd call it calculated, but with Meghan, it's always spun as empowerment. Give me a break. You know what really grinds my gears? The way this whole thing reeks of double standards, and it's got sarcasm dripping from every pore. Picture this, a mid-tier actress from a cable show like Suits, pulling in, maybe 50 grand an episode? Suddenly she's rubbing shoulders with billionaires and celebs in spots that turned away actual superstars like Kim K or Kobe because they brought too much heat. How does that happen? "Oh, just good luck," they say. Yeah, right, as if fairy godmothers hand out Soho House memberships like candy. No, it's Markus, the ultimate insider who's been her ticket in from day one. He's climbed from waiter to Jones's right-hand man, curating guest lists like a kingmaker. And Meghan, she's right there, every time. Not as a full member by the looks of it. Club rules say guests can't wander off without their sponsor. So was she just tagging along on his coattails? Rhetorical question, folks. Of course she was. Imagine if this was reversed. If some bloke was always lurking around a married woman like that, we'd be calling foul play. But no, it's just friends. Sure, and I'm the Queen of England. It's like that old analogy, you don't bring a fox into the hen house and act surprised when feathers fly. Why the constant proximity? Why the body language that screams more than platonic? These aren't awkward group shots. These are intimate vibes that make you go, hang on a minute, what's really going on here? And let's not forget to draw those stark lines, because this isn't happening in a vacuum. On one side, you've got Meghan, the ultimate villain in this soap opera, ambitious, always angling for the next big thing, using connections like stepping stones. Contrast that with the heroes of the story, Prince William and Catherine, the picture of duty and grace. They're out there grinding, supporting the monarchy through thick and thin, visiting hospitals, championing causes without the drama. No shady club hookups or viral snaps raising eyebrows for them. The monarchy stands strong because of folks like them, stable, reliable, putting country first. But Meghan, she's the disruptor, the one who waltzed in, stirred the pot, and bolted when it got too hot, dragging Harry along for the ride. It's like comparing a solid oak tree to a weed that chokes everything around it. William and Catherine embody what the monarchy should be, committed without the endless scandals. Meghan's narrative? It's all smoke and mirrors, fueled by these elite ties that scream opportunism. How can you not see the hero-villain divide? One side upholds tradition, the other exploits it for personal gain. And poor Harry, caught in the crossfire, looking more like a pawn than a prince these days. The public's not buying it anymore, and that's the delicious part. Validation pouring in from every corner. Social media's on fire. X is littered with threads dissecting these photos. People yelling, "Does anyone else think this is weird?" Thousands of likes, retweets, comments piling up. Why is he always there? Or Harry looks miserable in half these shots. Even forums and Reddit subs are exploding with theories, folks piecing together timelines like detectives. It's not just royal watchers. Everyday punters in the UK, US, and Oz are chiming in, saying they've suspected this for ages. One viral post from late 2025 racked up nearly 30,000 views, captioning a Paris pic with Meghan and her real hubby. Ouch. And the comments? Brutal. Accusations flying, questions about loyalty, even wild paternity whispers. But it's all public perception, right? No one's claiming facts, just observing what's plain as day. Insiders are whispering too, sources close to the scene saying Markus avoids the spotlight like the plague, which only fuels the fire. Why duck out of docks and hide faces if it's kosher? The audience is eating it up, demanding answers, and it's glorious to see the tide turning. You're not alone if this rubs you the wrong way. The masses are right there with you, validating every gut feeling. But zoom out and the broader picture's even more chilling. This is about power, influence, and who's really pulling the strings. Soho House isn't some cozy pub. It's a global powerhouse, networking hub for the mega rich and famous. London to New York, Toronto to LA, it's where deals get done, alliances form, all behind closed doors. Nick Jones built it into a billion-dollar beast, emphasizing discretion, no paps, no press magnets. Yet Meghan slips in, despite rules against attention seekers. How? Through Markus, obviously, who opens doors like a wizard with a keyring. This isn't friendship, it's facilitation on steroids. Think about her trajectory, from struggling actress to royal via these networks, connections to billionaires like Ron Burkle, designers like Misha Nono, stylists, athletes, all flowing through Soho channels. It's Power Play 101, ambition turbocharged. And the implications? Harry's isolated, cut off from his family, while Meghan builds her empire on these ties. the monarchy's relevance takes a hit when ex-royals peddle this drama, eroding trust. Influence like this shapes narratives, sways opinions, and leaves folks like Harry trapped in a web. What does it say about modern royalty when access trumps authenticity? It's a warning. Power's not always in crowns. Sometimes it's in club cards and quiet introductions. All right, let's ramp this to a fever pitch because I'm boiling over here. How dare this play out like some twisted fairy tale gone wrong? Meghan's painted as the victim, but look closer. Years of Markus by her side, from 2014 galas to 2025 fashion weeks. Always that flirtatious edge, always the secrecy. Harry's sacrificed everything. Family rifts with William and Charles, his whole life uprooted. For what? A setup that reeks of strategy over soulmates. And Nick Jones, sitting on a goldmine of secrets, protecting his brand while the truth simmers. It's infuriating. Why's Markus still the third wheel in family pics, vacations, everything? If it's innocent, shout it from the rooftops. But no, emojis and silence. That's not transparency, that's dodging. Harry's stunned, all right, realizing maybe he was the mark in a long con. The ambition, the calculations, the constant presence. It's not love, it's leverage. And us, we're left questioning if the Duchess crown was ever about duty or just a rung on the ladder. This exposure, it's karma, baby, and it's glorious. Meghan's empire, built on sand, crumbling under scrutiny. Harry deserves better. The monarchy deserves purity. This whole saga, a slap in the face to genuine royals grinding without the games. Whew, that got me fired up. If you're as outraged as I am, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more no-holds-barred breakdowns, and drop your hottest takes in the comments below. What's your theory on this mess? Share it with your mates across the pond or down under. Let's keep the convo raging. Cheers for watching, legends!